The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Falling down is not a failure. Failure comes when you stay where you have fallen. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Those who are hardest to love need it the most. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. It is better to change an opinion than to persist in a wrong one. When the debate is over, slander becomes the tool of the loser. Awareness of ignorance is the beginning of wisdom. If you want to be wrong, then follow the masses. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. By all means, marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. The mind is everything. What you think you become. He is richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. The unexamined life is not worth living. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. Get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. If a man is proud of his wealth, he should not be praised until it is known how he employs it. Remember that there is nothing stable in human affairs. therefore avoid undue elation in prosperity or undue depression in adversity. Think not those faithful who praise all thy words and actions, but those who kindly reprove thy faults. Bad men live that they may eat and drink, whereas good men eat and drink that they may live. Be the kind of person that you want people to think you are. If all misfortunes were laid in one common heap, whence everyone must take an equal portion, most people would be contented to take their own and depart. Once made equal to man, woman becomes his superior. Only the extremely ignorant or the extremely intelligent can resist change. The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be. Nature has given us 2 ears, 2 eyes, and but 1 tongue to the end that we should hear and see more than we speak. Our prayers should be for blessings in general, for God knows best what is good for us. From the deepest desires often come the deadliest hate. Contentment is natural wealth, luxury is artificial poverty. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Remember, no human condition is ever permanent, then you will not be overjoyed in good fortune, nor too scornful in misfortune. Mankind is made of 2 kinds of people, wise people who know they're fools, and fools who think they are wise. I only wish that ordinary people had an unlimited capacity for doing harm, then they might have an unlimited power for doing good. In childhood be modest, in youth temperate, in adulthood just, and in old age prudent. No man undertakes a trade he has not learned, even the meanest, yet everyone thinks himself sufficiently qualified for the hardest of all trades, that of government. I would rather die having spoken after my manner than speak in your manner and live. An education obtained with money is worse than no education at all. How many other things I can do without? We gain our first measure of intelligence when we first admit our own ignorance. Nothing is to be preferred before justice. Slanderers do not hurt me because they do not hit me. Wisdom is knowing what you don't know. I am not an Athenian, nor a Greek, but a citizen of the world. It is better to be at odds with the whole world than, being one, to be at odds with myself. They are not only idle, who do nothing, but they are idle also, who might be better employed. Which quote did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Don't miss the opportunity to see the next video. Like and subscribe.